Story is about a young British woman. She's a 23-year-old law student. Her name is Mia O'Brien. She is now facing a life sentence in Dubai. Mia made what her mom is calling a very stupid mistake. It seems she got involved with the wrong crowd of, quote, so-called friends. The family hasn't officially said what she did, but reports are circulating that she was caught with 50 grams of cocaine a couple months ago. So imagine 1 minute you are a university student with dreams of becoming a lawyer, and the next you are in a central prison in Dubai, a place known for its incredibly strict laws. But listen, I'm not sure what a Dubai prison is like.
I'm sure it's shaped like a palm tree. You know, they
it
built
doesn't
all those
sound
cool
pleasant.
islands.
Well, who does know what it's like? That's the thing. If you were a parent in this situation, I mean, ultimate freak out because
Of course.
everything is unknown.
So the mom is understandably, devastated. She hasn't seen her daughter since she was arrested. She says she's never been in trouble before. She got to talk to her on the phone. The daughter's, crying and begging for her mom's forgiveness, feeling like she's completely destroyed her life. And to make matters even more desperate, the mom started a GoFundMe page to try and raise money for legal fees and to be able to travel to Dubai to see Mia, the daughter, but GoFundMe took the fundraiser down because it violated their rules about raising money for legal defense of certain alleged crimes. So Danielle says, that's the mom, the conditions in the prison are horrendous. She's incredibly worried for her daughter. She's facing an appeal in the next coming weeks, so the family's holding on to that little sliver of hope that they may let her go. But I was looking up, when it comes to illegal drugs in Dubai and the UAE, United Arab Emirates, I mean, the stance is simple. It is zero tolerance. It is zero tolerance. And it's strictly enforced with pretty severe consequences. So getting caught with illegal drugs can lead to a lengthy prison sentence, massive fines, deportation for more serious offenses like drug trafficking, death penalty. Possession has a pretty broad definition, too. And this is a critical point for all travelers. In Dubai, you could be charged with possession for even a microscopic trace amount of an illegal substance found on your person, in your luggage, or even on your clothes. Furthermore, the law considers the presence of illegal drugs in your bloodstream or urine as possession. So this means even if you did drugs in another country, days before your trip to Dubai, you could be prosecuted if it's detected in a test in Dubai.
Whoa.
Jeez.
There have been some recent changes. In 2022, the laws were updated. First-time offenders caught with food or drinks containing THC. The penalty may be reduced to confiscation and a fine rather than jail time. However, this leniency does not apply to things like vape pens with cannabis oil, which remain strictly illegal. And even your medication. This is perhaps the biggest pitfall of people going to Dubai. Many prescriptions and over-the-counter medications that are common maybe here in the U.S. or somewhere in Europe are classified as a controlled substance in the UAE.
Yeah, do your research.
Dang.
And this can include certain painkillers, like if you have something with codeine in it, if you have anti-anxiety drugs like Xanax or Valium, and even some sleep aids or ADHD medications. Those are illegal there.
Hey, back to I hate that my mind is still hung up here, but 50 grams.
Yeah.
50
is what?
grams.
Is that one of them bricks? Like you see in Unusual Suspects or whatever? They got a brick and they put the knife in and
No,
it's real.
that's a kilo.
It's probably like two teddy grams.
How many grams in a kilo?
Well, I
1,000?
can tell you I learned a lot from the Underground Kings rap group. And their measurements, according to their song Gravy, is 36 hoes to the key, 10 kilograms in the sack, 15 sacks up in the trunk. Now that's 1.5 mil worth of crack. So you can do the math there.
Slow it down for me.
36 hoes in the key. Now, I don't know what that means. That might be, is that grams?
How long is
10 kilograms in the sack.
10
15
grams.
sacks up in the trunk. So, and that's 1.5 mil worth of crack.
1 kilogram
Dick
is
Cheney,
1,000.
Tony Snow, King Committee, going to get that dough.
1,000 grams. Yeah.
Yes.
Kilogram. kg.
A hoe weighs between 2.5 and 6 pounds.
Okay.
That's a huge fish.
50 grams is approximately 8 Oreo cookies.
Thank you for doing cookie math. Cookie conversion.
That's the cookie conversion.
Sugar?
Here on out, I'm going to need all my drugs to be cookie converted. Thank you.
Of booger sugar, okay?
I'm going to put these lyrics from UGK into ChatGPT and be like, convert this into measurements for me. And see what happens.
So going back to that, 50 grams for a life sentence?
Yeah, and a life sentence there is anywhere between 15 to 25 years.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
A life sentence there could mean anything from 15 to 25 years behind bars.
So they got like the France thing
Yeah.
where they have a max sentencing.
She's, yeah, look her up. Her name is Mia O'Brien. Cute girl, 23 years old.
Cocaine?
Mia O'Brien.
Wow, beautiful.
Right?
Glamorous law student in coke bust. Sentenced to 25 years in hellhole Dubai prison.
Yeah.
Where,
Is that what it's called?
Where rape is everyday occurrence. That is the headline.
Yeah.
Is that on the sign?
Hellhole prison, Dubai.
Yeah, like when you
Welcome to
when you get
hellhole.
into like
Leavenworth.
Southampton. Welcome to Southampton, the neighborhood where everyone's having a good time.
Wow,
Dang.
what a bummer.
Yeah, what are you doing in Dubai, by the way?
Yeah, that place sounds fun. There's a student jailed
What do you
for.
mean? What is a hot Instagram model doing in Dubai?
I know a few people that go to Dubai on a regular basis.
Hot Instagram model stuff.
Well,
Drugs.
and you know what?
Boats. Partying with Saudi
I don't know.
princes.
Listen, I don't know if this is a thing, but if a guy finds out that a lady he is courting has been to Dubai, that apparently is a red flag.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because they've been there for
Whatever.
royalty?
Yeah.
But can you see that being a red flag? Like,
That somebody's been to Dubai?
if a hot
If you're 20 years old.
young
you're from Iowa.
20-something year
you've
old
been-
has been to Dubai,
Yeah.
that is a red flag.
I don't understand why. I mean, kids are traveling
Because
everywhere
some
these days.
sheik paid for you to be there.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Every 22-year-old that's been to Dubai, that's a hot
Not
chick.
everyone.
Okay.
I don't know many 22-year-olds that want
Go to
to
Dubai.
endure Dubai.
What was
for-
it say?
I don't know, man. Sex in the City 2, the movie, they go to Dubai.
Okay.
That's a
well,
little
And it's the
different.
new Dubai. And Aiden is in the spice market,
Well,
and Carrie goes.
case closed. You've never
The
heard
basics.
of young women being flown over to
No.
the Middle East?
I haven't. I swear to
for-
God, I have not heard
Oh,
that.
yeah. That's am I off base there? Yeah, we've all
I don't
heard of
think
that,
so.
those stories, right?
Yes.
We have.
Interesting.
I almost broke ChatGPT.
Oh, you did the conversion?
2 minutes and 46 seconds to think about the lyrics of this Underground King song, but it did it. Got it. Here's a literal breakdown, assuming the lyric means what I think it means. Key conversions: 1 kilogram, 35.274 ounces. Hence the term 36 hoes is 36 O's to the key.
Oh.
Rounding up by 2.06, 36 versus 35. So 36 O's in the key, 36 ounces in a kilogram. Per sack, 10 kilogram. Exact 10 kilograms equals 22 pounds, 352 ounces. Slang count, 10 kilograms is 360 O's. Total in the trunk, 15 sacks. Exact weight, 150 kilograms, 5,291 ounces. Slang count, 15 times 10 equals 5,400 O's. Overcount, exacting for weigh and measure, about 1.5 mil worth of crack, taken literally for 150 kilograms, implies 1.5 million divided by 150 kilograms, i.e. 10 grand per kilogram. Pure arithmetic. UGK got it right.
Okay.
Wow.
Conversion done. Thank you,
Conversion
ChatGPT.
done,
This is why
ChatGPT.
AI was invented, by the way.
That's a good
For
use of
stuff like
AI, in
this.
my
Yeah.
opinion.